Chapter 8.
Oh, Mom's back.
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. For this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
You get it, Gran.
Gran.
Ma.
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We're here to save Nellie.
We are here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Luca's Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh, no. What did they?
Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No!
Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Oh, we get to pick.
Oh,
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk, change, or malice. Junk might just kill him.
Malice? Change? They're all good.
Maybe we just start from the left.
Yeah.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It's pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back.
Oh, that's sneaky.
Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals.
Huh?
Hard to kick. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Uh-oh. Oof!
Wow.
Oh, right into her face. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Everything got check marks?
Everything other than that end.
Interesting.
I like that there's 3 little branches on this
Yeah.
one, and one of them's done. I mean, it's been doing that the whole time, but
But it's very clear now.
yeah, just finally actually looked at it. All right. I feel like Malice should be the next one to try out. That
Yeah,
seems
I
like
think change is the answer.
yeah, because this is a story about change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice, the whiskey from his office?
Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Is he gonna turn into a puddle? Funfetti. Now that's what I call 80 poof whiskey. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Now there's only one left. One left to try out.
And that is change.
Alright, what's the end of the tree got for us?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change?
Your unlucky penny.
Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking.
What's that gonna do?
No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now, we observe. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh, he's even more of a baby? Holy crap, he's a baby?
Yeah, but he's still sharper, right?
What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. Look at him. Look at those eyes. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father. Young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave. Now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
It's actually under the blankets.
Oh,
Can I get my soccer ball out?
no.
Ooh.
Rolo, are you up yet?
Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by?
Be there in a minute.
Check in with Rolo at the treehouse.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Oh,
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
But in this storyline, did Rolo or did Luca figure out who was his mom?
I expect she spilled the beans when the issue was done.
Okay. Mom, I'm ready to go now.
You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. Give me some jam.
Does Mom used to be bigger and taller?
Probably used to have less hair.
Yeah,
Or less poofy hair.
drags her down.
Mm-hmm. Can we go into the
She needs a
sea?
haircut like me.
Yeah. Let's see. Still got it. Oh.
Huh.
Probably because you would go and visit the real one or something.
Yeah.
I hear you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse.
Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked max capacity. One Rolo, one Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going?
It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother.
Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt.
I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast.
Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovation.
Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head. I'm really proud of that little punk.
But he's also stronger, right? I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you.
I know.
Yeah, I think he's bigger, stronger. He's like, I could do this super easy.
Easy, easy, easy. Give me the shovel.
That shovel's bigger than you.
Can't leave.
Hey Gus, how's the tree plant going?
Couldn't be better. So grateful to Alona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us.
Well, looks like you really found your calling.
Never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I can be proud of.
Good. I didn't know you could grow trees on the sidewalk. Up there.
I'm sorry, what? Too busy being cool.
You cool guy. How's the nap? How's the napping this morning?
Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. The view's getting greener every day.
Nice. I see you decided on a name.
Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official.
I like it.
It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, grow slow and fix things.
Go slow.
Oh, go slow and fix things. Well, also grow slow. Amen to that! That's into the building.
I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse.
Just always dilly-dallying.
I mean, what can you do with short feet or short legs?
Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning.
Seriously?
Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swam-swamming fish.
I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one.
Yeah. I'd say it was a good omen.
What do you think? Or what do you do with the fish?
Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Fair enough.
Tomorrow they have babies.
Nothing else we can do here? The perfect day.
Yeah. Nothing in the box?
I don't expect there to be.
Imagine. Yeah,
Look at
nothing.
Jennifer's.
Nothing new. We got all the goods. A little higher? Yep. Little lower? Yep. Little higher? Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle?
Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign.
Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit.
You're right. Lead the way. Can I put my winter coat on?
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree. While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Ah, I thought it was gonna give us more. options to talk to Iggy. Let me help. Okay. Now we can go past this point. So weird. Young Mr. Van Horn.
How's little Solomon or Sharper doing?
Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days.
Has he,
Attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination.
yeah.
Thankfully, no. Spoke at length with Dr. Modwill. She feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay.
Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around.
That is the objective, yes.
Probably mean the third time around.
Really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful.
Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable.
Oh, what's today's news that needs knowing?
I'll give you tomorrow's headline. Today, our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft.
From jail. I'm glad you swung by.
More follow-up questions for your story?
Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship.
Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter.
I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself, if you think about it.
Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big reporter.
Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into.
Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over.
Ha! We both know that's not true.
What makes you say that?
Call it a reporter's intuition.
The door's open.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase?
That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. Won't be a feather on the wind.
You're going on vacation?
For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank.
Why is that?
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Nothing hiding back here.
Well, you are taller than the countertop.
Yeah, at this point. Just barely, though. Head just reaches over. Alright. We go down, we see... Oh, wait, we gotta go to the back area.
What about this lady?
Oh. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you?
Really good, actually.
That's wonderful. Did I miss anything?
I think you're pretty much up to speed.
Just basically reading this whole story this whole time.
I know. Dropping facts.
Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house.
I don't really have time.
Vario, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if No. It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares.
Cute.
What's the museum gonna be? Oh, it's gone.
It is non-existent.
But who's this tiny little baby?
We don't know.
Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour?
Sure thing.
My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character! Yeah, it's building something, alright. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks. I'm just saying hello.
Well, hello then. I'm telling your mom we need a new crate of jam.
Already?
It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam.
Spy jam.
Spy jam. Now I made the blank spot here.
It's time to move on to the right.
Wait a minute, let me just see.
What?
Because Fitz was talking about, hey, can you tell Roxy?
Oh yeah,
We said
Roxy's-
shirt. We said shirt thing. She's. Where could she be? Ma, they need more jam. Ma? Uh-oh. Mystery 2.
Yeah, where's your mom?
Ma! They need the jam! Oh my god. Everybody's gone and hiding. Okay.
You didn't go out over there.
Oh, should I check out the... Too good.
Nope.
Nothing? Still a pretty cool tree though.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they did rip it up. Okay. They must just be at the end. So we didn't get to go into the mansion.
Yeah. We didn't go into a lot of places.
Yeah, like Town Hall.
The library.
Oh, I meant places that were like places. And
I
we
know.
didn't go into them.
Or his store.
Do you see what I see?
Yes. Babies.
So many babies.
A Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Oh, that makes sense. The one that's giving facts about everything, the one that wants all the information.
Yeah.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they were studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf.
The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it.
Huh. Maybe I'll do that. Aw. We're community building.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh yeah.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic?
Do you mind not telling anyone? Kinda got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time.
I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice.
At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go?
Sure thing. Nice. Things are just wrapping up for everyone. Let us in that back room. Alright.
That's what I mean by the library. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you want to come with?
Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Look at all these.
So many babies.
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me.
You're so cute.
So many of them.
Some of them are bigger than the others.
Guess what? Yesterday, I saw Dynasties Titius.
And that's good?
It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become a bug capital of the county. Ah, can't check in on the birds? Wait, bees?
Birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees? I'll just take one of those. Oh, it's all cleaned up back here.
No spooky goo.
No spooky goo. You know, we hate to see some spooky goo. Hep. Back. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box.
You're officially moved in.
It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion.
It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots.
I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future.
I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one.
I think I'll manage.
Ready?
Before we go, it's a bit of a surprise.
You just said surprise, though. You warned someone about a surprise?
You don't know what the surprise is, so it's still exciting. My mom prepared this tree especially for you.
Didn't have to do that.
It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. Thrives as things warm up.
That's perfect.
Take Jeff's wild ride to old Beacon Pines. With our tree, because we're planting a new one for Daddy.
You're cutting. You're cutting.
You got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, rides on the house. You're gonna want to hang tight to that, hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done.
Good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good?
Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling?
Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. I always said the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello.
Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you.
I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now?
Yep.
Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God.
I won't be long.
We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found a perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud of you.
Oh, so earlier was I won't be long. Right.
Yeah.
I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad?
Not a night goes by that I don't.
Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice?
No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment.
Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I want. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you'll understand.
Oh. Goodness. Woo! That was good.
Yeah. I like the art. I like the funny little animations.
Mm-hmm. And the nice part about it being like a time-related story, but we were talking about this in between things, that it was an interesting thing where it wasn't like, oh, you go back in time and you know the information that was in another timeline or something like
Yeah,
that, which is
another
what you see a lot.
branch.
Yeah. Instead, this was like each had their own individual through line,
Mm-hmm.
and you only knew the information that was in there. The only things you brought over were the charms along the way. But yeah, I think we got all the achievements in one go.
Woohoo!
Woo! Well, now it's just a bunch of credits. All these people did such great work. Oh, and all these Kickstarter people. I assume this is people that had Kickstarter. Unless, nope, these are just Kickstarter people in general.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if it's in alphabetical order, then it's already on T.
On Z.
Oh, producers. That was probably a higher tier.
Probably.
And then this is the normal tier.
Yeah, this is where all the A's are.
Oh, look at that.
Now there's some B's and
Bard.
C's.
Oh. C.A. Du Bois. I'm pretty sure that's from Disco Elysium.
Oh.
Like, I think that's your main character's name or whatever. Or that there's a name somewhere in there that's about that. It's been a long while since I played that game.
Well, these
Oh.
are just names of accounts, probably.
Yeah.
Or what they want to be.
Yeah, what they want to be displayed as. We're already on J's. Joji, Johnny D, Jewel,
Don't call people out.
Kelsey Moosey, Chris C. That could be anybody.
Just gonna skip to the end with this one.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What, you think you can just fast forward through all this?
Oh yeah.
But it's such gripping commentary on people's names. Have you seen Minnie Kai?
Mm.
Or Miss Moon? Miss Dagger?
Mm.
Necree? Old Pal Collector?
Yep.
Rainbow Carnage? You're saying you're gonna skip right past Rainbow Carnage.
Yep.
Oh, I guess that's fair. Single Effects Studios. Sunny Keel. We're getting there. T's gonna be another big one. Ooh, but we're already on the
T
U.
is done.
Yeah, and U was just a blink.
Yeah. V, W, X, Y, Z.
And look at that. We're back at the beginning, right? Nothing else for us to get? No super extra special joke ending?
Nope, that is it. Yay!
All right, well, thanks for hanging with us through this entire journey. If you have any other games that you recommend that are like this,
Or cuter.
yeah, then let us know in the comments. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.